Hello and welcome. It's Rick Baxter with Cost Control Software. Thanks so much for your interest in purchasing our quality control granule for Business Central. I'm going to take you through a little demonstration here today and then tell you more how you can learn more things later on. So let's get started. Quality control is all about testing. It's testing your items. Whether it's a finished good, raw material, it's testing. So let's do a test. That's where it all is happening. So we're going to go in. I'm going to just do a new test so you can see this from scratch. So here is the quality test header. I'm going to press enter to assign the next test number. So we're on test number 1003. The item that I'm going to test is my Athens desk right here. So there's a picture of the Athens desk, and it could be specific to a customer. I'm just going to do a general test here, although I will specify the lot number. So I'm going to select this lot number that I've already got in my inventory, and we're just going to test one of these tables. Okay. So I'm all set up. All I need to do now down here on the lines is get specifications. So I'm going to go out to where I have my specifications for this item already preset, and I just pull it in. I say yes, and so now you see down here, here is in this case 4 things that I test for. I test for appearance, clarity, density, and speed. Now I'm sure in your business you test for other things other than appearance, clarity, density, and speed. You probably have your own set of parameters, or what we call quality measures, that you're measuring for. And so you would have your list here instead of my sample. And I would encourage you, when you call me, let's set up the demo so that you have your actual items, your actual quality measures, things that you're testing for. Okay, so let's enter some test results. This first item is a list with a visual list, so I'm just on appearance. I can do a lookup to whether it's good, fair, or poor. We'll say this is fair. So it's very simple to kind of respond to it. Also, the second item is clarity, and it's also a list. We'll look that one up here. It's either clear or not clear, and I'll just say this is clear. And did you notice on that, let me go back there just a second. Did you notice there's only 2 options, clear or not clear, and one is conforming and one is non-conforming. So if this is checked, that means it's non-conforming. That would throw up a warning for me on the screen. I'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, so I don't need to change that. Okay, let's do a density test. Now, density test, you'll see down here, is between 4 and 18. It's a numeric kind of test. So I'm sure in your environment you have some items that are maybe just a visual inspection. You're just kind of putting in the results, and other items you may get very specific and put in numbers. So let's say on this one it's between 4 and 18. I'm going to say it's 10. So I'm just recording the test results, and as I do, it's checking off down here that test line is complete. Let's do one more just to give you an example of what if there is a problem. So down here on speed, and maybe it doesn't apply so much to a table, or maybe it's how fast you put the legs on, but it's between 1500 and 1580. So let's say this is 1590. So 1590, I'm going to be basically non-conformance, and I get a warning here. The actual measure of 1590 for this test is non-conforming. Do you want to continue? I'll say yes, just so you can see what happens. So now this goes red, and I get a warning up here in the top that this is in non-conformance as well. So just a kind of an alert. Now, it could be that I typed in the wrong number. If I want to redo the line, I simply uncheck that so I can enter this again. We'll come back at 1520, and I may have just miskeyed it or something, and now it's perfectly okay. So this now passes. You'll see it's in process. By the way, these statuses here indicate whether it's new or if it's ready for testing. If you're putting in as ready for testing, then maybe you're delegating the work to somebody else to do the test. Or if you want to say now it's certified, then so it's saying, did you see that? So I tried to set it to certified. I'm not set up as the quality manager, so only the manager can certify the test. Again, you can set these parameters any way you want. But this is where you record the test results, and then one of the things that you will probably want to do is either print a testing worksheet or the C of A so that you can actually give to your customer a document that shows that you've done the test and what the test results were. So let me just bring this up on screen so you can see this, and give it just a second to come up. And don't lose sight of really what we're doing here. We are testing inventory items, whether it's a raw material or whether it's a finished good item, and being able to generate a C of A with for your customer or for your internal use that shows that it was fair, clear, 10 and 15, 20. These are the actual test measures. Okay, so this is the purpose of the main purpose of the software. Now there's a lot more to it than this. I would encourage you to give me a call. Let's sit down, let's put in one of your inventory items and your tests that you would use so that you could actually see it with some of your data. I think it would make a lot more sense than just seeing a table here. So do give me a call, and I'd love to go through the software with you. Thanks so much.